Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Dave Bautista'yı biliyorsunuzdur. WWE'de uzun bir kariyere sahip olan Amerikan güreşçisi abimiz daha sonra oyunculuğa başladı ve Galaksinin Koruyucuları filmlerinde Drax rolüyle inanılmaz bir başarı yakaladı. Look out! Bu arada geçen sene kaybettiğimiz Chadwick Boseman da Drax rolü için seçmelere katılmış. Bu da ilginç bir bilgi, paylaşayım dedim.
You auditioned for Drax?
Yeah, weirdly enough, yeah.
From Guardians?
From Guardians.
Dave Bautista sene sonunda çıkacak ve herkesin Harry Potter veya Yüzüklerin Efendisi kadar büyük bir etki bırakmasını beklediği bilim kurgu filmi Dune'un manyak kadrosunda yer alıyor. Ve bu videoyu yayınlamadan 12 saat önce Dave Bautista'nın Knives Out'un Netflix'te çıkacak devam filmine katılacağı duyuruldu. Başrolün yine Daniel Craig olacağı filmle ilgili henüz başka bir bilgimiz yok ama ilk film çok iyiydi. İzlemediyseniz kesinlikle izleyin. Ben Dave Bautista'yla Netflix'in Army of the Dead filmi için röportaj yaptım.
It's a goddamn zombie tiger. That's crossing the line.
Film bir grup insanın zombiler bastığı için karantinaya alınmış Las Vegas'a girip oradaki büyük bir kasaya soygun yapmaya çalışmasını anlatıyor. Bu arada Army of the Dead böyle tek film gibi olmayacak. Bu filmin ön hikayesini anlatan bir anime çıkacak ve filmdeki karakterlerden birini anlatan da böyle bir tane Alman filmi çıkacak. Hani neredeyse Netflix sinematik bir dünya yaratıyor gibi düşünün zombilerle. Evet, karşınızda Dave Bautista.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. Actually, in Turkey, we just got into a new lockdown, and Netflix emailed me that I'm going to be doing interviews for the Army of Dead, and that made my week, you know. I'm a huge fan of yours, actually. I didn't know that you had a WWE background. But I saw the Guardians movies. I saw you in Blade Runner and I became a huge fan. My first question is about that. You have a WWE background, but you don't fit into that, like, you know, big guy stereotype. Your acting is subtle. Even in this movie, you are the action hero, but your moves are not that big. As an actor, is that something that you are going for?
Yeah, no, it was absolutely intentional. You know, I made a conscious decision, which was rough when I first started my career because people, you know, they automatically wanted to cast me as, you know, kind of an action guy, and I was really worried that I'd be typecast and I'd not get the opportunities to pursue like acting roles, and which is what I was really after. I just wanted to become a better actor. I had this hunger, this desire to be a better actor and a respected actor. And so I bypassed a lot of those roles, which hurt. But I think, I took a little bit of a long route. But I feel like the last couple of years, it just started to pay off. You know, I've gotten the opportunity to play such diverse characters that throughout those, it's really showed off little bits and pieces of what my range is. And this is the kind of the first opportunity that I've had to really just put all of my range, my full range as an actor into one film. Being that, you know, that action hero, but also just being a guy, a loving father who's just trying to redeem himself with his daughter.
And he began to speak. He said, son, I've made...
Like, I didn't want to be a movie star. I didn't care. I don't care about the spotlight. I don't care about any of that. I don't care about, you know, the huge paychecks that come along with the huge films. I really just wanted to be a better actor, and I'm very happy. I'm very grateful that I have the luxuries of big films, like all the Marvel stuff, all the franchise films. Like, those are luxuries to have as an actor because they afford you the opportunity to pursue other things where you would have more freedom as a performer.
Mr. Ward, how would you like to make $50 million?
You were great in this movie. When I told one of my friends that I was going to interview you, he said that I should say in the beginning of the interview, you are so still that you are invisible. And what are the lines that you get the most when people see you or on Instagram?
I get that one the most. I get that one the most.
Oh, dude, how long have you been standing there?
An hour.
Are you serious?
I've mastered the ability of standing so incredibly still that I've become invisible to the eye.
So whenever I post a picture of myself or there's a picture of me anywhere online, there's like 100 comments under it that say, I don't see anyone there. Why is this picture blank? Why is there no one standing in this picture? It's so funny, man, because, you know, James Gunn wrote that for me, but it was actually in an Avengers film. But he's always writing these things that, like, I hear more Drax quotes than I swear than any other Marvel character that I've ever heard. And it's, you know, it's James Gunn. He's such a brilliant writer, but he just knows how to write for that character.
Bilmeyenler için James Gunn Galaksinin Koruyucuları filmlerinin yazarı ve yönetmeni. Dave Bautista'nın bahsettiği sahne ise Avengers Infinity War'da. Onun yönetmenleri ve yazarı ayrı. Ama yine de James Gunn karakterleri çok sevdiği için bazı sahneleri kendi yazmış.
Watch.
You're eating a zarg nut.
But my movement was so slow that it's imperceptible.
No.
I'm sure I'm invisible.
Hi, Drax.
But I think it's that one. Why is Gamora? I get a lot.
Where is Gamora?
Yeah, I'll do you one better. Who's Gamora?
I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?
Why is Gamora? The invisible line, and then nothing goes over my head.
People are completely literal. Metaphors are gonna go over his head.
Nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too fast.
You also said that you want to direct in the future, and you worked
Yeah.
with great directors. As you said, you worked with James Gunn, you worked with Denis Villeneuve twice,
Yeah.
and now you are working with Zack Snyder. How was
Yeah.
working with him, and what did you learn from on set?
I wanted to work Zack before Zack even knew I wanted to work with Zack. There was always one common denominator in his films, and that was that they were visually stunning. Like, he just has an eye of an artist. I wanted to learn that. I wanted to have that education because, yeah, like you said, I mean, my end goal is to direct and to be a filmmaker. And lucky enough, on this film, it was a special experience because he was not only directing, but he was also the cinematographer, which meant that he was always there with the camera in his hand. He was always in it with us. And so I got to see him, watch him work, watch him discover things as they were happening. So that's like stuff that you can't really pick up on unless you actually witness it happen. You can't see, you can watch the end product, but you don't see how that is, the process of that, unless you actually see the artist at work. It's just a special experience, educational experience as well.
That's the all time I got, unfortunately. Thank you. You were great in this movie. Can't wait for your next project.
Thank you. It's good talking to you. All right, man.
Evet, bu harika videoyu izlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Umarım gelecek 10 yıl içinde 1 milyon abonede oluruz. Kendinize iyi bakın, hoşça kalın.